Let's move on to something that's less fascinating and more annoying. The SEC are looking to investigate Reddit and particularly Wall Street Bets. The SEC, of course, is charged with protecting retail investors from unscrupulous securities traders and products, yet now they seem to be turning their gaze onto the people that they're meant to be protecting. I do feel very, very, very sorry for whichever intern or, lowly employee has to go through all these posts and try and make sense of Wall Street Bets, because I think for anybody that knows that subreddit quite well, it is incredibly fast-paced. It's a mix of excellent investment advice, memes, jokes, and people just talking rubbish. So, good luck on that. Yeah. And while you're at it, are you going to start investigating Jim Cramer and CNBC and MSNBC and Fox Business? These companies, especially Jim Cramer. Let's look now.
Can you imagine how well that does once we reopen? Fourth, you may think it's overchronological. I think you can't talk about enough digitization. This is heavily linked to e-commerce, which is why I feel bold enough to recommend, oh boy, here we go. Frank Slootman's, baby. Yeah, I am pushing the buy button. Buy. Snowflake. Along with a couple of others I mentioned earlier, Salesforce and Adobe.
He's pumping it. Look, what's the difference between Jim Cramer sitting in his little, his acting chair and pumping or dumping and encouraging people to buy and sell certain stocks? What's the difference between that and then 1,000 people on Reddit that are doing exactly the same? It doesn't really make sense to me. It seems like double standards, but I'm not too worried, because it's just a pathetic attempt by the establishment to try and understand what's going on in the market, it's laughable, really. It just makes the SEC look like a joke, really. Mark Cuban, in fact, had these comments. The SEC is a mess. I wouldn't trust them to do the right thing ever. It's an agency built by and for lawyers to be lawyers and win cases rather than doing the right thing. Well, Mark, I agree with you. The drama of Wall Street Bets and GameStop and big Wall Street interests against Main Street is continuing, and it's a wonderful thing. We've talked a lot about this in previous episodes, so I'm not going to drone on about it too much.